We're starting to see some very positive price action in the cryptocurrency market. Bitcoin is up, Ethereum is up, XRP, Solana up on the day today, looking very good, and I do hope that it continues. Now, we're going to be specifically talking about Shiba Inu coin in this video because we have got some very nice price predictions as the Fed rate cut and Chinese-US trade truce comes to be, setting the stage for a rebound. So let's discuss it. If it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay, and I want to give a huge shout out to the sponsor of today's video, Nami. If you guys haven't seen Nami, I've talked about them a lot in the past. These guys are doing well, basically the most in the entire industry to bring cryptocurrency to the masses. They have got an amazing opportunity for everybody, and I'm going to talk about one of the biggest giveaways I have ever seen in the cryptocurrency space. But I do want to say this, that during major global events, when crypto is becoming more and more mass adopted and intermingling with real world finance, it's important to accumulate as much cryptocurrency as possible. Now, trading and finding gems, that often results in quick profit. It's a risk, but holding, that might sound simple, but it requires just as much, if not an even higher level of awareness. Now think about it. The crypto market grows over the long term. We can talk about macro trends, market reactions to news, but the facts remain that the market grows. And the more crypto that you hold, the more successful this strategy is going to become over time. Now, I personally believe in this idea, and I allocate a large portion of my capital to professional management and reliable strategies and interest-based deposits, all essential steps to build wealth. It's not just about trading, and for those of you that have watched my channel over the last couple of years, I do trade, absolutely, but I prefer to accumulate. I mean, think about it. That's what the whales are doing. That's what the institutions are doing, and they are accumulating their way to the top. Now, right now, I'm receiving daily profits from deposits on Nami. We can go over that in a second here, but the team has launched a huge giveaway with up to $500,000 in prizes. So let's talk about some of those prizes, and then of course how you can be entered in this giveaway. So it says the final rewards event before the full transition to DeFi infrastructure is here. You can maximize your fourth quarter accumulation with Nami's year-end giveaway, and all deposits into Nami's interest account products from October 27th through December 31st are qualified for the exclusive prize pool. Now, the prize pool is insane, guys. You got an Audi SQ6 e-tron, and that is for VIP members only. You get 5 Apple Vision Pro 2s, 10 MacBook Pros, 15 iPhone 17 Pro Maxes, and a crypto pool of up to $150,000 worth of XRP, Stellar Lumens, Solana, and HBAR. This is actually the biggest giveaway that I have seen, and this is insane. It says rewards are allocated based on an AI-driven algorithm that factors in deposit size, duration, and overall platform activity. So if you guys are interested in that, you're going to have a link for it down in the description below, and you'll want to participate in it, because if you're trying to accumulating during giveaways is one of the best ways that you can stack up your portfolio. Now, this is very important that you guys check this out too. It is a special launch pool condition for Nami Ventures during this market cycle. You can earn in stable coins while keeping your assets secure as collateral. So when creating a launch pool contract, and I'm going to do that in just a couple of minutes here, when creating a launch pool contract, your collateral assets remain locked as collateral. So let's say that you're going to go in and stake 100,000 XRP. You're going to get that 100,000 XRP back in essentially 4 to 6 months, or whatever contract term that you're looking at there. And then of course you can earn up to 5 to 7x in profit paid out in stable coins. So this is for the launch pool, and like I said, I'm going to show you how to open up one of those in a couple minutes here. And the average term, that's why they're showing you there, the average term for these launch pool contracts is 4 to 6 months, with returns averaging 5x to 7x. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, if you guys use that link down in the description below, you're going to be able to open up your account with Nami. Or if you've already got one, you're going to be able to open up a launch pool contract. So you're going to land on this page right here, and you can see the current average ROI is 9.68x, or 968% return. the average all-time. So when the market is booming, right? When we're in a bull market, the average all-time high ROI, 57x. There's a lot of money to be made, but of course you have to be willing to take that opportunity. Now, it's very easy. You're going to click on Create Contract, and I do have some XRP available that I'm going to be using here. So I'm simply going to scroll down to find XRP, and then from there, if I'm going to be opening up a bronze contract, I need to open up a minimum of at least 4,900. So I'm just going to do roughly half my XRP balance there, and we're going to go 6,000 XRP. I can look at the terms right here, up to a 5x return. Minimum daily income is 0.5%, and it's a profit share of 50-50 between me and Nami here. And of course, the contract end date is going to be October 30th, 2026. That is 1 year. So I'm going to click Continue. Now, I have already read the terms and conditions. I urge you guys to do so as well. And I click Create. Guys, it is literally that simple to open up a request and open up a launch pool contract with Nami where you can earn incredible returns. Now think about that. Not only do I have the chance to earn with Nami here, now I've opened myself up for the $500,000 giveaway, and I'm earning daily interest. This is one of the best ways that I have found to be able to accumulate as much as possible. And that's the name of the game, right? If the whales are doing it and the institutions are doing it, I believe that I should be doing it as well. Now, for those of you who haven't seen or heard about Nami before, users with their first deposit, you're able to unlock it's essentially a welcome box where you can earn up to $10,000 in crypto for making your first deposit. So make sure you use that link down in the description below to check that out. I've been talking about and using Nami. I believe it's been, I don't know, maybe close to 2 years at this point. It's been quite some time. You guys can obviously go back on the videos and check all of that out. But this is something that I'm extremely excited about. And one of the best ways that I have found to be able to accumulate as much as possible ahead of the long-term growth in the crypto space. So if you guys want to check it out, check that link down in the description and let them know that Clay Bro sent you. All right, everybody, make sure to check out Nami, but let's jump right into this right here. It says the Shiba Inu coin is stabilizing around 989 points per coin, and it's actually back up from there as well. If you come out here, you take a look at Shiba Inu coin, we can see that at the moment, it's sitting at about 998, roughly that 1,000 point per coin mark, where it is really held up over the last couple of months, and really over the last couple of years. It says that the Fed's 25 basis point rate cut and the Trump-Xi trade deal failed to ignite lasting crypto momentum. But there's one little lingering catalyst out there that's not necessarily throwing a wrench into the mix, but causing some more uncertainty. And that's the Federal Reserve press conference, where it was stated that 50% of the Fed is unsure if they want to cut rates in December, and the other 50% of the Fed want to cut rates in December. So the lack of clarity about what's going to happen in December is causing some indecision right now. And on-chain data shows easing outflows, hinting at seller fatigue and a possible rebound. All of which are very positive signs. And guys, these two right here, the 25 basis point rate cut and this China-US trade deal is massive news. We're just not seeing we're just not seeing the gains come to fruition. Number one, because of the fear that is still in the market. 31 fear is a very fearful situation. But number two, the uncertainty surrounding the December rate cut kind of threw, it's not what a lot of people were expecting. So it says the Federal Open Market Committee lowered U.S. interest rates by 25 basis points, a move widely expected by the market. The decision initially sparked optimism across digital assets, but the reaction quickly faded as investors had already priced in the policy shift. Fed Chair Jerome Powell's comments suggested caution about future cuts. So this is what I was talking about here. They're unsure, and guys, they always say that, right? They never come out and say, this is exactly what we're going to be doing at the next meeting. This is exactly what we expect to see happen. They always leave it vague so that, of course, anything They leave themselves, they're worse than weathermen, right? At least weathermen try to tell you there's a 40% chance, or these guys don't tell you anything. They say we may not, leaving traders uncertain about liquidity prospects for November. Now, Shiba Inu coin's price action mirrored the broader crypto market, where enthusiasm cooled off despite improved funding conditions. Cryptocurrencies tend to perform better when borrowing costs decline, but Powell's reluctance to commit to further easing restrained bullish sentiment. So I truly do believe as the weeks go on and we get closer and closer to another rate cut, things are going to be looking very good. But yes, one of the reasons, okay, so let's just explain this here. When borrowing costs go down, money is cheaper. And you can't go to the bank, you can't go to the bonds, you can't go earn that 4, 5, 6% interest rate in a secure way. So in order to do so, you have to invest in riskier assets. Investors are essentially forced into the stock market, and they're essentially forced into the cryptocurrency market. So therefore, money goes where money grows, and if money is not growing due to high interest rates, you need to find high returns. So that's why people flock towards the riskier assets like cryptocurrency when borrowing rates are lower. Shiba Inu coin's price action signals a base formation, so even the technicals are showing you that 1,000 point per coin level is an extreme level of support. Now, the good news, right, on all of this, the catalysts are coming to be exactly the way people anticipated. They are bullish. We just have to push through the sentiment. So I continue to accumulate, I continue to stay excited, and I continue to wait for the greed to return to the market. Let me know what you guys are buying down in the comments below, and until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.